has been on full display. It's gone from a year of saying President Trump colluded with Russians, there's no evidence, to President Trump is going to start a nuclear war. They're not mad that it was, in fact, Bill Clinton that gave North Korea billions and promised it's going to be a good deal for American people. To the media being BFFs with Steve Bannon, you know, they were friends for at least 3 days because he made comments that they liked for once, and then giddiness over Bannon's comments in Michael Wolff's phony book. Now, this is the narrative that now it's Trump's crazy. We should invoke the 25th Amendment. We'll use that to throw him out of office. Russia didn't work. Take a look at this insane coverage that you're getting. And I tell you, media is dead. I told you in 2007. I was more right than I ever dreamed. Take a look.
We want to start with This Week in Russiagate.
This cloud about collusion with Russia will hang over him no matter where he stands.
Donald Trump is afraid. A political hurricane is out there at sea for him. We'll call it Hurricane Vladimir, if you will, the whole Russian thing.
This is evidence of willingness to commit collusion.
There's outright treason. I mean, there is no question that what he is doing is giving aid and comfort to the enemy.
The idea of a nuclear showdown with North Korea keeps you up at night. I would recommend deleting your Twitter app.
This is language that would have been rejected from the script of Dr. Strangelove. We can't begin to normalize this. This is dangerous. This is childish. This is unpresidential. It's not befitting the leader of the free world.
Perhaps never have we seen a man whose profound sexual and masculine insecurities are literally threatening to annihilate the planet.
He is not merely being cavalier with a threat about nuclear war. He's being cavalier in a way that makes him seem demented.
These are the messages from a person who is not well, from a leader who is not fit for office.
None of this normal, none of this acceptable, none of this, frankly, stable behavior.
Return now to the public rift that broke out today between President Trump and his former chief strategist, Steve Bannon.
But if Bannon and Trump are getting divorced, who gets what?
This is certainly Trump's kind of bye Felicia moment for Bannon.
Wait, Dr. Humpty Dumpty and Dr. Anderson Cooper and Dr. Nicole Wallace. This is hard to keep up with. You see, if you watch really closely, this is how they do it. This is interesting. One person will say in their bubble, he's really demented. No, he's really, really demented. And then the next liberal will say, no, really, really, really demented. And they're talking to themselves. Get how they need their own examination? There's a reason the American people don't watch a lot of these fake news networks. Now, after moving on from these manufactured crises, one after another, the media's new drug of choice is the alleged comments that President Trump made in a heated Oval Office debate about immigration. Fake news, CNN loses it. They need some help. They need some psychiatric help. And according to the Media Research Center, the network literally said on air, "Shhole." I'm not allowed to say it, I'll be honest. I'd say it. Not allowed. 195 times on Friday alone. Take a look.
What was your reaction when you heard the president call, African nations holes?
It's not clear what he meant by whole countries.
Are you shocked or surprised by this?
I'm not surprised. In one way, I'm proud. I am a proud holer.
No, we are not all created equal. At least not if you are born in, as the president put it, a whole country.
The word house instead of whole, as in house countries, not whole countries.
I guess he's a holer.
Is there a difference if the president said whole house?
Do you think these countries are holes?
Donald Trump has turned the Oval Office into a hole.
Holers built this country 110 years ago.
In addition to the president's comments yesterday, a few more.
Whole countries.
Whole
country. Rich, do you have any example of any whole country that the president referred to that is predominantly Caucasian?
Holers, holes, holers. I work for holer. I'm proud to be a holer.
I never in a million years thought I would be saying hole on television.
What a hole. Fake news network. Now, I wonder if the CEO, soon-to-be scandal-plagued Jeff Zucker and his stenographer Humpty Dumpty are really proud of that coverage. It's pretty pathetic. Maybe I need to do a public service. Maybe I need to send CNN over a case of Xanax, if I can get it legally, And since the media, led by the highly esteemed Drs. Joe Scarborough and assumed to be bride, Dr. Mika Brzezinski, since they love to diagnose the president even though they have zero medical qualifications, all right, let me play the same game. I'll step into their echo chamber for a minute and I'll play their game. Here's Dr. Hannity's prescription tonight. All of you in the fake news network, you desperately, trust me, need psychiatric help. You are all out of touch with reality and suffering from delusional groupthink about the president. And if for some reason you overpaid lazy so-called journalists can't pay for it, I'll help you because I'm probably paid more. And I'll offer assistance. And also tonight, everything that we have been telling you, let's get serious for a minute, is now starting to play out. This is the serious side. They don't talk about forgotten men and women. And by the way, this isn't about me being right, the show being right, even though we are clearly, the team that we have assembled here, the only ones in the media talking about it. It's about what's right for the country. It's about our Constitution. This is what's serious about it. What's right for the rule of law, equal justice under the law. We have been uncovering, unpeeling the layers of that onion. The Clinton bought and paid for fake news, Russian propaganda dossier. It is now being exposed, and there's so much more to come. We're learning the dossier was used by the Obama administration to literally spy and get that FISA warrant on members of the Trump campaign and a president-elect. This is serious. They've weaponized America's most powerful tools of intelligence to go after an opposition party in an election year, and then, of course, a president-elect. We have a massive development tonight in the Clinton email server scandal. Washington Examiner reporting that the chief of staff and senior counsel to the FBI director, Christopher Wray, will be grilled by House lawmakers about the corrupt Clinton email investigation. Oh, I thought that was dead. And that's huge because Rubicki, who's the one that's going to be grilled, was one of 3 people that James Comey sent his original statement that exonerated Clinton, before they investigated, and 17 other witnesses and Hillary Clinton hadn't even been interviewed for. How do you write an exoneration before investigating? Yeah, this is serious. The same statement where Comey and his minions changed the word twice from the legal standard, gross negligence, which would mean Hillary Clinton broke the law, and actually put in there that, foreign entities got a hold of this. And then they changed it to extreme carelessness. And they used as a justification all of this to let Clinton walk free. We know she committed felonies. That's serious if we have equal justice under the law. And then Comey and his little minions also altered the original conclusion. It was reasonably likely that Clinton's server stored in the bathroom of a mom-and-pop shop closet was hacked by hostile actors. Top secret, classified, special access program information, all hacked. And yet the fix is in before they investigate, and now we're learning more and more about how top officials at the FBI covered up evidence that Hillary Clinton committed crimes and put our national security, your national security, at risk. And just like with everything else we have been telling you that the media ignores, it is only the start of much bigger things that will be coming. I promise you. This will rival the worst scandals by far in American history. It's that severe. And there's other breaking news tonight. Sarah Carter reporting the Fusion GPS, the firm that Clinton bought and paid for the fake news Russian dossier that was used to get the FISA warrant, to dig up dirt on President Trump, candidate Trump. Well, what is unclear is who is paying for it now. We know Hillary Clinton, the DNC, she controlled, shelled out $12 million to fund Fusion GPS, to pay for those Russian lies. They wanted to influence the election. After all, they stole the primary from poor Bernie and his supporters. And sources are telling me tonight that if the information is about the dossier, if it's related to the public, this is what I was told. It will shock the conscience of law-abiding Americans in the entire country. That's how serious it is, as the media makes fools of themselves every night. And we're hoping that you, the American people, that you will get to see everything. Because I am told when you do, it will blow you away. The real Russian scandal will finally be exposed. Here with reaction, Fox News.